It is a beautiful summer morning. I was just at another location. I was birding along a gravel road, exploring a tree line, when a truck from the local egg farm came barreling down the road. It kicked up a huge cloud of dust. I got out of the way. I covered my lens with my shirt, and I waited, and that cloud of dust just stayed there. There is no wind. It didn't move, and I took that as a sign that it was time to move on. I hadn't even taken a photo. And so here I am. I'm on an asphalt road adjacent to this big, beautiful grass field, and I don't have to worry about big trucks kicking up clouds of dust here. So I'm going to try to photograph some grassland birds. Here's a little tip. I'm shooting in aperture priority. I set my auto ISO minimum shutter speed at 1/2500th of a second. That is a control that allows you to have some control over your shutter speed when you're in aperture priority. Well, I'm keeping watch, but the thing about grassland birds is they often stay down in the grass, but I do see a small flash of yellow. I think it is an eastern meadowlark. It's very far away. And so I'm going to try to get a photo of it.
Finally, I see my first bird, and this happens. Why? I looked out there. The bird was still there. Thankfully, it was too far away to be scared away, and here is the first shot I got. It's somewhat of a miracle.
I think I got it. What do you think?
Okay, folks, let me explain.
If you'll remember my last, well, I don't know if it was my last video, one of my last two, I was out in the middle of nowhere, and at the exact moment I saw a white-breasted nuthatch, a bicyclist rode by. And then a while later I came across a nest of downy woodpeckers, and at the exact moment one came to feed the babies, a cyclist appeared out of nowhere and
scared it away.
And here I am out in the middle of nowhere once again. And thankfully I did get a photo of the eastern meadowlark, but out of nowhere a cyclist appeared again. But thankfully he didn't disturb the birds. But I must laugh. Seems to be a theme. Bikes coming out of nowhere when I'm birding. I mean, look where I'm at.
What are the odds of such a thing happening out in the middle of nowhere? And it's happened to me 3 times.
He's way down that way now.
It's like the cyclists are watching and waiting for me to find that first bird.
I can hear another eastern meadowlark singing out. I've heard dickcissel from time to time. Right there, that was one. But they are down in the grass. I haven't seen any to photograph. I'm hoping a sparrow pops up.
I'm hoping anything pops up.
But as the sun continues to rise, meadowlark, I'm not seeing a lot of activity.
And so I changed locations.
I photographed the eastern meadowlark in that field way over there. However, I came here because I like the way the sun is shining across this little area. I did a bit of fishing, and right away a common yellowthroat came to investigate, and I photographed a song sparrow.
I would have to say common yellowthroats are aggressively territorial and usually respond quickly to fishing. And as for song sparrows, well, they're just cute.
I've been hearing dickcissel and I see one. I'm gonna try to get a photo. It's way out there.
Quite frankly, folks, I'm very frustrated with how far away these birds are. I had to zoom in all the way at 600, and these images are highly cropped. This is what nature has chosen to give me so far during this outing, and I must admit, yeah, I'll gladly take it. However, nature was about to smile upon me as a dickcissel rose up out of the grass and landed very close by on a perfect perch of teasel. Folks, when your subject lands close by and it's large in the frame, you see higher quality in terms of color, detail, and oh, look at that bokeh. Nature had smiled upon me, and I sure was grateful. Sing away, dickcissel, sing away. I continued to explore the grasslands on both sides of the road, and soon I came across another dickcissel.
I know you can't see it, but I see a dickcissel right over there. I'm gonna try to photograph it before it flies away.
Because it too was further away than I would like, I did try to get closer. I hoped it would help me get a better shot in spite of the distance. Here's what I got.
He moved further back, but I got a few shots.
Yeah, you heard correctly. As I got closer, it eventually flew away. Doggone it.
I tried to get close shots, but the closer I crept, very stealthily, as quietly as possible, the more I crept closer, the quicker it flew off. It flew way back there. Maddening. I'm at another location, and right there, I hope you can see that, is a tree swallow resting on a fence post. It's very cooperative, and I got some great photos.
Very often in my travels, I pray to the good Lord and I ask Him to let nature smile upon me. And it seems nature had once again smiled upon me with this patient little tree sparrow that even appeared to be posing. What more could one ask for?
The very first bird to greet me at this location was a northern mockingbird on a sign. It was awesome. It's getting close to noon. The sun is bright and very high in the sky, and that makes for some tough photography because your photos have solid blacks and very harsh whites and little or no midtones. So it's more challenging to get decent photos in this kind of light, but I want to see what else I can find.
Strategies for harsh light. Look for areas with better light that's diffused by trees and bushes, adjust exposure compensation, or simply make adjustments when you edit at home. Nature had another surprise. Wait until you see this.
I don't know if you can hear it, but there is a bird in there crying out to be fed. I believe it's a baby brown-headed cowbird. I just got some photos of it right over there as I was walking in this direction. And I saw it being fed by what I believe was a yellow warbler. Hopefully I got one or two good shots. Check it out. Oh, it's really calling out for mommy now. It's literally a big baby.
It is a juvenile brown-headed cowbird. It's literally crying out for mom. Suddenly, mom flew to a branch behind her baby. It looked back, and then I saw this. Look at that tiny yellow warbler feeding that gigantor brown-headed cowbird. What a surprise!
You never know what you're going to see when you go birding. Nature is full of surprises, and seeing that big old baby bird getting fed by that little mama bird, that was a surprise. I think this was the photo of the day. Hope you enjoyed the outing, and until the next time, happy birding.